Hello and welcome back to another video. In this particular video, I wanted to talk about good and evil, the dichotomy of good and evil. When does it arrive in our life? When do we think about what is good and what is bad? The consequences of good and evil are the, the theory of karma that is prevalent in a lot of traditions that we see in religious traditions, in spiritual traditions. We say that everybody, to some extent, believes that good will be repaid in good and bad will be repaid in bad. And so Jesus says, forgive and the world will forgive you. What does he mean when he says that? You see, our actions are a reflection of our thoughts. You may say, of course, that is true for everybody. But what do I really mean here? What I mean is that when a situation arises, when a decision has to be made, your actions reflect your thought. When you react, that reaction is completely based on your previous actions. It is not based on your beliefs. It is not based on whether you choose to be good or whether you choose to be evil. It is based on your previous actions. If you have practiced goodness in your life, if you have practiced saying the truth for your life, and over again, then and only then, when a situation arises, when a dire circumstance arises, you will speak the truth. And so, if you have been good all your life, if you have practiced goodness, you will look at people and react in a good manner. And in that good manner, you will be happy. You will be content because goodness of thought leads you towards happiness and contentment. Whereas if you have acted badly in your previous actions, you will eventually do bad. And in that badness, you will certainly be miserable, in the sense that you will be filled and your heart will be filled with bad desires, and your experience therefore will be of badness. It will not be virtuous, it will not be contentment or the experience of compassion or peacefulness. It will be anger, it will be contempt, it will be disgust, and so on and so forth. And so, if you practice goodness, your your natural state will be good. Now, of course, there is a lot of debate about when you should be good, who you should be good to, and so on. There is also this kind of a problem in marketing, especially in sales marketers, where we see that they slightly manipulate the other person to, especially if the person is good, they try to be manipulative in order to gain something from this so-called good person. We see this in a lot of circumstances where the good people are being manipulated or taken advantage of. You may see this in your society, you may see this in your family, anywhere you see that the good or is being taken advantage of by the bad or the so-called bad. The person who does this is usually trying to gain something in the short term. He's not thinking about the long-term effects of his actions, and so he might deceive you if you are good. You might be deceived. You might not base your decision upon logic or intellect, or you might not be capable of you might not be capable of deciding. You might not be capable of deciding once and for all if you want to be good or you want to be bad. But you see, eventually everything comes back, and this dichotomy of goodness and badness is is something that you must understand as a spectrum rather than a dichotomy. When you are looking at others, you must not judge them. You must look at them as a spectrum of goodness and badness. They might have done something bad in their past, and they will probably do it in the future, but they are also good people. They are certainly good towards those who are closest to them. They are certainly good towards those who are good to them. They might be bad towards you for some reason, but eventually a person will try to connect with their heart. The heart, as much as desirous as it can be, is also very emotional. It is also capable of love, and satisfaction is felt in the heart and heart alone. So an intelligent person will not be manipulative or will not try to gain something in the short term. Now, Socrates, when he was dying, the last thing apparently he said was to repay 2 hands to a friend of his. These were his last words. Payment of debt is something that you would think about at the end of your life. And so, thank you for watching this video. I think I'm having some technical issues here with the light, and so thank you for watching. If you have any questions, you can put them down in the section below. And thank you again for watching till the end. And be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And bye bye.